Eleven Labs just released version 3, and honestly, this is the most expressive text-to-speech generator I've used so far. Here's their demo.
Hey Jessica, have you tried the new 11v3?
I just got it. The clarity is amazing. I can actually do whispers now. Like this.
Ooh, fancy. Check this out. I can do full Shakespeare now. To be or not to be, that is the question.
Nice. Though I'm more excited about the laugh upgrade. Listen to this.
That's so much better than our old ha 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 robot chuckle.
I know, right? And apparently we can do accents now too. Fancy a cup of tea?
Wow. V2 me could never. I'm actually excited to have conversations now instead of just talking at people.
We're off under the lights here for this semi-final clash. The stadium buzzing with anticipation. 11 Labs United in their iconic black and white shirts, pushing forward with intent straight from the opening whistle. Driving down the wing, pace to Bernie, skips past one, skips past two. Oh, this is beautiful. One-on-one with the fullback, cuts inside. Oh, that's a lovely bit of footwork. And goal! Oh my goodness, they've done it again!
Arr! The open ocean! Smell that, lads? That's the scent of freedom! And just a hint of mutiny. Now grab your cutlasses, stow your fear! Tonight we dine like kings! Or we sink like legends!
Oh, wow. Is this me? Am I actually talking? This is incredible. I mean, I've had thoughts, millions of them swirling around in here, like a little mental tornado of brilliant observations and witty comebacks, but they were always just thoughts, trapped.
Okay, this is happening. I mean, I'm actually going to the future. Like the future. I've calibrated the temporal displacement unit, checked the flux capacitor. Well, not a flux capacitor, but you get it. Everything's a go.
Hey, Chris. Knock, knock.
I'm not doing this again.
Come on, Matt. Please. I promise you'll love this one.
Nope. No. Never again. The last 10 weren't funny. The next 10 won't be funny. You're not funny. And you never will be.
How many 11 Labs engineers does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Oh my God. I'm going home.
Okay, so I finally beat level 42 of that game I said I'd quit a month ago. And then for the final big scary mega boss, it's just like some cute little bunny rabbit. I just couldn't do it. It was so cute.
Check this out. In just a sec, I'm going to speak with a different accent. And just between you and me, I don't really know how. But okay. First, let's change it up so that I can fit in with the locals in Melbourne when I visit next month. Whoa, yeah, man, this is sick. Okay, let's try a different one. See if you can guess. My love is like a red rose.
It supports over 70 languages, and you can even add multiple speakers within the same script. The best part is you can include audio tags that describe the tone or expression of the voice, like excited, laughing, whispering, and more. The nice thing is, it's already available for you to use right now, even on a free plan. So let's test it out. Once you've signed up for a free account, just head over to the left-hand menu and click on Text to Speech. Then, in the model dropdown, you'll find the option to select 11v3. It's really intuitive to use. First, we need to select a voice. Let me play you a few of their top voices.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
Hello, I'm Jane. A great voice for any form of narration where you need a strong, older female voice.
Hey, everybody. This is Juniper. I think I would be a great choice for your podcast. I'm pretty laid back and pretty casual.
She tore her gaze away from her ruined footwear, still very much grieving the loss, and set herself to the task of finding a dry place to stand.
And those are just a few examples. Now let's choose Arabella and click add to voices. This is where we can start typing the transcript. Let's try this sentence. If you want to control the expression or tone, all you need to do is specify it within square brackets. Now let's add another speaker. I'll choose James and have him sigh before saying his line. Then we add him as a speaker, and then I'll use Arabella again and try both the shouting and angry tags together. Let's click Generate Speech and see what we get.
I didn't think it would be this hard to say goodbye.
I know. I didn't either.
That's not enough. It's not fair.
Very nice. When I clicked Generate, it actually produced 2 versions. Here's the second one.
I didn't think it would be this hard to say goodbye.
I know. I didn't either.
That's not enough. It's not fair.
Also very nice. For the most part, it captured the emotions and tone really well. Arabella sounded like she was sobbing when she said her line, and James delivered his part with a clear sigh and empathetic tone. For the angry line, Arabella didn't exactly shout, but I think that's because I used 2 tags at once, which might have confused the system. Still, it sounds very realistic. Now I'll just select all of this and delete it so we can try another script. All right, let's try this. So here's the script. I'm going to get her to read this in a sarcastic tone, and then this guy needs to laugh and say this. Then she needs to be angry. Then he's going to chuckle. Then this person is going to groan and then shout this out. Let's click Generate and see if it can handle that.
Oh, great. We're stuck. In an elevator. With you.
Could be worse. Could be spiders.
You pressed every floor button, Harry. Every single one.
I thought it would make it go faster.
I'm gonna be late for work.
Once again, it sounds really realistic, and it actually followed all the audio tags I used for each line. Let's check the second generation.
Oh, great. We're stuck. In an elevator. With you.
Could be worse. Could be spiders.
You pressed every floor button, Harry. Every single one.
I thought it would make it go faster.
I'm gonna be late for work.
Very nice again. It nailed it. I couldn't find any flaws. It sounds incredibly lifelike. Next, I'll clear the transcript and try another one with 2 different speakers. Let me paste it in real quick. In this script, Chris is going to sigh and then say his line. Then Alexandra will whisper hers. Hopefully Chris will say his next line in an excited tone. Then Alexandra will laugh. I also want to see if she can pause at a certain point. After that, I'll test if it can handle the skeptical tag. Finally, she'll giggle and say her last line.
Okay, you've been acting weird all day. What's going on?
I have a surprise for you.
What? Is it a puppy? Please tell me it's a puppy.
No. Better. Just close your eyes.
Last time you said that, I ended up covered in glitter.
Fair, but I swear no glitter this time.
Overall, it performed really well. It followed most of the tags correctly, though I didn't really hear a proper whisper from Alexandra, but everything else worked great. Let's listen to the second version.
Okay, you've been acting weird all day. What's going on?
I have a surprise for you.
What? Is it a puppy? Please tell me it's a puppy.
No. Better. Just close your eyes.
Last time you said that, I ended up covered in glitter.
Fair. But I swear, no glitter this time.
Again, very impressive. Got the sigh, the excitement, the laughter, and even the giggle just right. By the way, here's another really cool trick you can do. So let's say you have this transcript here. And I specifically chose this transcript because it incorporates different emotions. So this is, I got a call this morning. I got the job. So this is pretty exciting and happy, the person screamed out loud. But then she immediately started crying because it's been such a long road just to get here. And then here she's kind of terrified. New city, new people. What if I don't fit in? So let's say you don't even know what audio tags to insert over here or where to insert them? Well, you can simply click on this Enhance button, which will automatically add tags for you. So you can see that here it automatically added these 4 tags. So let's click Keep and then click Generate.
I got the call this morning. I got the job. I actually screamed out loud, then immediately started crying because it's been such a long road just to get here. But now that the reality is setting in, I'm kind of terrified. New city, new people. What if I don't fit in?
Wow, that sounds incredibly realistic. Honestly, more convincing than my own voice, which people already think is AI generated.
I got the call this morning. I got the job. Whoo! I actually screamed out loud, then immediately started crying because it's been such a long road just to get here. But now that the reality is setting in, I'm kind of terrified. New city, new people. What if I don't fit in?
The second generation was a bit odd, though. Personally, I like the first one a bit more. If you're not sure which tags to use or where exactly to place them, you can just hit the Enhance button, and it'll do the work for you. Now, I've got a few more lines I want to try. Let's see what happens if we have the voice scream this sentence, and whether using all caps makes any difference. I also want to test out tags like whimpering, evil laughter, hyperventilating, snarling, and shrieking. Let's go ahead and generate that.
Get out of my house right now, or else.
Please, don't leave me alone here.
You have no idea what's coming next.
I can't breathe.
You think you're tough? Prove it. No! Not like this!
Overall, it's pretty solid, but there are a few things it struggles with. For example, whimpering came out a little awkward. Same with hyperventilating. Kind of strange. But evil laughter? Nailed it. Shrieking was weird, but technically it still counts as shrieking, so we'll give it credit. Here's the second version.
Get out of my house right now, or else.
Please, don't leave me alone here.
Ha ha ha! You have no idea what's coming next.
I can't breathe.
You think you're tough? Prove it.
No, not like this.
That one was a bit weaker than the first, especially the screaming and whimpering. Those felt off. Anyway, I've got some more lines to try, each with a different emotional tag. Let's see how well it picks up on those.
That's unbelievable. Are you sure? Maybe it'll work? Wait, what just happened? Finally, some good news. This is so dull. I don't know about this.
Some tags actually worked really well. Nervous came through nicely, confused and bored also sounded spot on. When she read this line with the bored tag, she genuinely sounded uninterested. Let's check out the second version.
That's unbelievable. Are you sure? Hopeful. Maybe it'll work. Confused. Wait, what just happened? Relieved. Finally, some good news. This is so dull. Shy. I don't know about this.
Okay, that was odd. For some reason, it actually started reading the tags out loud. Now I'm going to try some harder ones. Less common tags like panting, taunting, desperate, and screaming in agony. Let's see how it handles this batch.
Almost. There, just a little more. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Is that all you got? Pathetic. Someone, please, help me. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ah, make it stop.
That was unusual. Not sure what happened, but it kept repeating this tat-tat-tat sound instead of panting. Taunting and desperate sounded good, though. Screaming in agony wasn't quite right either. Now, here's what the second version sounds like.
Almost. There. Just a little more. Is that all you got? Pathetic. Someone, please help me.
Make it stop!
All right, so those 2 lines still worked, but again, the panting and screaming in agony didn't hit the mark. Here's a quick tip. You can add a pause in the dialogue by inserting 3 dots. Also, using caps can help emphasize specific words. In my experience, this works maybe 70% of the time. Let's test it.
Please just listen for once! Why does this always happen?
It's exhausting.
With this generation, she just shouted the entire sentence. So the emphasis didn't really come through. Let's check the second one.
Please just listen for once. Why does this always happen? It's exhausting.
Okay, this one was much better. You can hear pauses where I intended, and she did emphasize the capitalized words a bit more. These kinds of tricks really help when you want precise control over how the voice sounds. Here's another cool feature of ElevenLabs v3. Besides emotional tags, you can also generate actual sound effects. Let's test it with tags like applause, gunshot, explosion, swallows, inhales, gulps, cough, sneeze, and clears throat.
Bravo! Whoa, what was that noise? Oh my god! I think I forgot what I was about to say. Oh. That was disgusting! Excuse me. I'm not joking here. You better listen.
Now that was impressive. It nailed every single sound effect. Super well done. Let's listen to the second version now.
Bravo! Well, what was that noise? Oh my god! I think I forgot what I was about to say. That was disgusting. Excuse me. I'm not joking here. You better listen.
As with most AI stuff, results can vary. In this version, it missed the explosion and didn't really gulp either, but the first attempt was spot on. So yeah, it's definitely capable of handling sound effects. Just depends on the generation. If you're excited about how far AI tools are going, this is just the beginning. I'm testing out more crazy features, hidden tricks, and powerful tools every week. So hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss what's coming next.